Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. In the last episode, we came here to Dodongo's Cavern, a cool 3D dungeon which has vast potential for making a twat of yourself, which I did with aplomb. Now we've gone through the giant dead Dodongo into one of the final areas of the dungeon. Of interest is down here, there is a switch, and it's one of those blue switches, so you press it and the door opens, but then the moment you're off it, the door closes again. So that's our kind of long-term goal. All we can actually do for now is take this passageway. I'm going to not pause, I want to do items up, and I'm going to put my bottle on one of the touchy buttons actually, because I'm going to need that in a sec because there's something useful, which will prevent what happened to me last episode from happening again. Let's kill some of these fire keys. Keys is a weird one because it sounds like plural, but it's actually a singular. I always want to call one a koos, which I know it isn't. So, what do I need to do here? Oh yes, I need to climb up here. And there is something useful here. There is... Actually, I don't want to climb up there for now. I want to launch a bomb up there. Oh, bugger. Right, let's try that slightly better. There we go. Man, I've not got the biggest number of bombs ever here. I've only got 9. So, if we go through here, here is a room which contains... Oh, wait, what? Oh, well, you know that works. I was going to try and blow up the Armos with the bomb, but it blew up the Gold Skulltula and I got the token. Fuck that Armos then. Not doing any of that nonsense. Right, let's now proceed onwards. Unfortunately, oh, the bloody keys have respawned, haven't they? Yep, saw that. Saw that coming. Well, not well enough, clearly, because the bastard still hit me right in the mouth. But hey. Camera spin kind of got me there. Oh, it's the camera's having a real moment there. Oh, got fire keys. I, again, really should have seen that one coming because I knew there were 2 of them in here. This is the thing. I can't retarget it unless I'm already close enough to be in the danger zone. Actually, there, you bastard. Oh, that was actually quite a good shot, if I do say so myself. Right, now we can at least hop over here, and if we push this back down, it means I don't have to do that silly nonsense again. Wonderful. And there we go. Look at that. There's something new. Let's catch it in our bottle. This is a fairy. This tiny fairy is a reliable partner who will revive you the moment you run out of life energy. So yes, if you can either just use it any time to heal you, or you can, if you die, it will automatically bring you back to life with 8 hearts full, which for us is currently considerably all of them, which is fantastic. Very useful to have an insurance policy against making an idiot of yourself like I did last episode. So we can now push this block down, and you'll recognise we're back in this room, except for the fact we've got this block now. I'm just going to kill those keys again. I can hear them. The frequency with which keys respawn is real disheartening. I'm sure there's another one somewhere. I can hear it. Where are you, little bastard? Ow! Oh, they're really throwing me for 6 at the moment. Right, let's push this in. And with that down, that obviously opens up the door. And you'll notice by looking at the compass, well, the map in the bottom left, it's the boss door. So handily here, they give you a chest. And this chest should tell you something about what you need to do with the boss, which is not surprising, but it gives you bombs. Yes, since the bombs were the dungeon item, it's probably not surprising that bombs are also a crucial part of the boss fight. And going into the boss with no bombs would not be a fun time. Let's go! Infernal Dinosaur King Dodongo. Yes, that's quite a cool introduction there, I think. I love the way the camera's, like, in him. Ah, there's your moment. Whoop! Oh shit, missed. Bugger! So he spits, ow, quite a powerful fireball, and now he's going to curl up like an idiot. So, if we navigate him... King Dodongo, this is a huge Dodongo that eats anything. Give it a shock and then finish it off with your sword, and that's what I was trying to do, but didn't. To dodge his rolling attack, you've either got to get into an inner or an outer corner. Basically, you wait for him to start breathing like that, then you chuck a bomb into his mouth. And then the bomb explodes him, he falls down, get a jump attack in on him, and then throw your shield up is also another way of completely dodging his rolling attack. I've often said one thing that Zelda bosses do, which makes them really cool, is they are physically huge. At least good ones are. They're much bigger than any other enemies you encounter, and King Dodongo is no exception to that. Props to them for making him massive. Unfortunately, it means he moves quite awkwardly and is very slow and predictable, so he's really actually not that much of a threat. And his attack pattern is extremely predictable, and as you can see from that, extremely dodgeable. You just gotta wait for him to finish rolling, and then immediately he'll breathe fire. You can launch a bomb straight in there. There's bomb flowers in case you actually run out of bombs. But it's a very easy boss fight, actually, not a very complex one. But it's fun. And so much like when we defeated Gomer, we go over to his corpse and grab ourselves a heart container, which is very nice, and then head outside with the warp.
Ah, it's me, Darunia. Well done. Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from Dodongo's cavern until our stomachs burst. What a wild adventure. It'll make an incredible story. I can't believe that Dodongo suddenly appeared in such great numbers. And that big rock blocking the cave. All this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief, Ganondorf. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone. Only then will I open the cave for you." You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Kid, I like you. How about you and I become sworn brothers? No, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship.
And fortunately, he gives us exactly what we came here for. The Spiritual Stone of Fire, the Goron's Ruby. I'll cross that off the visualizer. Well, added to, technically. You obtained the Goron's Ruby. This is the Spiritual Stone of Fire, passed down by the Gorons. You don't know what he means by sworn brothers, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. You have 1 more to find.
Brother, you'll keep brushing up on your skills as you travel, won't you? You should go and see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She'll power you up. Hey everybody, let's see off our brother.
You did great! How about a big Goron hug, brother? It amuses me, that scene, the creepy brother zombies. Zombie Gorons. Right, so we've got a few more. We can go on, obviously, and go straight to get the next spiritual stone, the Spiritual Stone of Water, from an area we've not been to at all yet. But there's a fair bit of gathering to do first. So this episode, next episode, and perhaps a little bit beyond that, will be just gathering shit, I think. Through here, you can use bombs to take out that wall that we couldn't before, and grab ourselves a gold skulltula, straight off the bat. Following that, there's a few more things we can now do back in Goron City. So straight off here, entering the city, we can bomb through these boulders to the left. What I'm about to attempt, make sure you've got at least 5 or 6 bombs before doing it. If you run out here, there's a little, well, actually no, I'm not going to bother saying that because that's not true. We've got 11 either way, so that should be enough to get through here. Basically, the silver blocks are indestructible, but the brown ones are bombable through, and there is a specific path through this maze, and this is going to be a good test of can I actually remember the specific path through this maze. I think I can. I better hope I can, because I've not got a huge amount of bombs to spare. I believe it's this one now. But I mean, that one ahead, you can almost see to the right that it's not the right way. And then we just need to break through this one. I think that might be it. I think that might be it. Oh, and yes, there we go. So, you've got 2 chests here, both of which are worthwhile, because you get a purple rupee, that's 50 rupees, and a purple rupee, that's 50 rupees. That's 100 rupees, which brings us up to 200. There's also a gold skulltula in the corner in a box. That's quite handy, so that's given us full rupees, which is, as in the much we can carry right now, which is 200, which is very handy for something I want to do later on in this very episode. Next, we can also grab something that's very useful. We can grab an upgrade for our bomb bag. It's a bit tricky to get. We have to get to this cavey section here, this kind of underground bit, and you'll see there's that big Goron rolling around. You need to use bombs to stop him from rolling, and you need to do it while he's in this underground section here. It's not the easiest thing, you just kind of got to time him. He moves much slower than it looks like he should be moving. So I'm just going to lay a couple there. That one might get him straight off. Oh yeah, man, that was easy. God, he's huge, isn't he? Bloody hell. Alright, I'll give you this in honour of your courage. He gives you a big bomb bag, which now lets you carry 30 bombs. Very handy. And so that's us kind of done in Goron City, so let's return to the Goron Death Mountain Trail. So here, you remember I showed you this off earlier and said we couldn't proceed up this way, but now we can, because the path to the summit is blocked by bombable boulders. So if we drop some bombs there, don't need to bother destroying this one on the left, destroy that one in front, and then this one we just have to time our bomb a little bit, so hold on to it until it's nearly ready to blow, and then launch it. I actually overshot there, that's quite impressive. I feel like these don't have a very long fuse on them, compared to other Zelda games. There we go. Ooh, 20 quid. Not that that's useful, because I have a full wallet. There's a constant irritant in this game a little bit. That, oh, by the way, active volcano here. If you haven't got a Hylian shield, you're fucked. Eruptions will start. When they do, crouch and hold your shield up and just wait for them to stop. Yeah, this is one of those weird games where they give you a lot of... A fair few of the Zeldas are like this. They give you a lot of rupees and not much to spend it on. I think they're expecting you to buy things like potions and replacement shields and stuff more often than I do. Obviously, I guess at this point you're supposed to have bought the Hylian shield, but I dug it up, so I think I've been quite efficient in that sense that I haven't really needed to buy stuff from shops so much. But at least there's something coming up soon which we can potentially spend a lot of money on. Basically, it doesn't cost too much, but can cost quite a lot. That's not very clear. We paid 10 rupees for a chance to do something, and it is a random chance, and it can take 10, 15 tries quite easily, or it could be on the first try, but we'll do that in a second. For now, as you must have noticed, we're heading very much up to the summit of Death Mountain, where we have been advised by Darunia that there's a fairy who will power us up. I think one of the other Gorons also said something about that as well. And so at the top, there's two options for us to do here. There's the fucking owl, don't talk to him yet. And there's a bombable wall to the left and a normal one to the right. What I'm about to do through here, you technically shouldn't do yet, but I'm going to do it. So this is Death Mountain Crater, and it's bloody lethal in here. As you can see, well, roll into that crate straight away and you will get a gold skull tail light. As you can see, we only got 10 seconds in here. It's proportional to how much health you have left, so I actually need to heal before I can do what else I wanted to do in there. We can grab a skull teller, and there's a heart piece to grab in there as well once I'm a bit more healed up. Your maximum hearts, well, your hearts at any given point determines... oh, there's bugs up there, that's worth knowing. Determines how long you can last in there before you just die. But if we crack through here, entering the Great Fairy. Introducing the Great Fairy. These are slightly less disturbing than they were in the N64 original, but not by a huge amount. You've got a Triforce crest here, which means, of course, play completely cocked up version of Zelda's Lullaby. Oh, and he did it again, bloody hell. Slow down, Doctor, don't try and play him too quickly. Oh. Buttons. Oh. There we go. Not so hard that time, was it? Shouldn't be so hard at all, but you know, there we go. Brace yourselves, is what I'll say. At least the higher polygon count of the 3DS means their breasts are actually round rather than being the fucking pointy Lara Croft style ones they were in the N64. They're still weird looking things though. Welcome, Doctor. I am the Great Fairy of Power. I'm going to grant you a sword technique. Receive it now! You mastered the secret sword technique of the spin attack, not on the visualizer because it doesn't have any physical icon. Hold B to charge your weapon, press and release B to unleash a wave of energy with your spin. If you want to release energy without charging your weapon, just rotate the control stick once and press B for a very effective quick spin. When you charge power for a spin attack, your magic power will be consumed. Pay attention to your green magic meter. So in see it, it's actually highlighted there if you look on the bottom screen underneath that health. Hey boy, you're a messenger of the royal family, aren't you? You should visit my friends who live across the land. They'll surely grant you other powers. Head to the path leading to Hyrule Castle. One of my friends awaits you there at a dead end in the road. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. So she always heals you fully, which is at least kind of handy. And you'll notice now, there we go, we have a magic meter. So now we can use a spin attack. So if we press and hold B, it charges up and then we let go. And we do quite a wide spin attack. It only uses a tiny amount of magic. So we will also now find little magic Healy bottles in anywhere we find hearts or seeds or anything like that. So with our hearts healed up a little bit more, I'm going to... Oh no, fucking shut up and fuck off. I'll deal with him in a second. He's actually the most useful he ever is here, but I still don't want to have anything to do with him. We've got 48 seconds from all our heart containers we have, which isn't ideal. But we don't actually need to do that much here. We basically just need to line ourselves up with, you see that little Triforce-y fiery symbol down there. Line yourself up with that and climb down. And can I do this? Whoop! Yes, perfect. Grab yourself a heart piece. Technically, you're supposed to wait till later to get that, but I got it now. Quick and easy way out. Takes you straight back to the beginning here. That's the box with the gold Skulltula in it, and resets the timer. So just, rather than, you can't climb out in time, so rather than waiting for the time to finish, that's one way of doing it. Let's speak to the owl, voluntarily for once.
Hoot hoot, well, it looks like you've grown up a little from the great fairy's power. But you still don't really look like the hero who will save Hyrule, at least not yet. If you're going to go back down the mountain, I could lend you a wing. Come here and grab my talons, and hold on tight. Hoot hoot hoot!
This is actually quite useful. So not only does it return you to Kakariko Village in one, but also you'll notice we're up on a roof that you can't normally get access to, and this actually has an advantage. Walk off specifically this part of the roof, and you will jump down, and you're on a little platform here that you otherwise can't get, and you enter the weird cow prison, which has a piece of art in it, which is nice, and you can only get that by doing that flying down from the mountain with the owls. That's probably the only time he's actually useful in the game. Now we have two final things to do before I end the episode. First off, we have now gathered 20 gold Skulltulas, and that is a multiple of 10, so that gets us an upgrade. During my designing of the visualizer, I'd completely forgotten about this upgrade, and so it does not feature on it at all, despite the fact it does have a real sprite. Our reward here is very strange. It's the Shard of Agony. This unique crystal resonates when brought near something secret or hidden. Yes, it reveals various secrets in the game by making a pinging noise. It used to rumble on the N64, it's called the Stone of Agony, but obviously the 3DS doesn't have any form of rumble, so it just goes ding 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 ding. Obviously it's not useful for me, because I know where secrets are already, but it's worth knowing. It's worth having, because I guess it's a 100% thing, and it can sometimes be useful. Anyway, what I need to do needs to take place in the graveyard at night, and it's a really annoying time. It's between 6 and 9 PM. If I make it night using the Sun's Song, it becomes 12 PM, so we miss it. So I have to go out to Hyrule Field and basically wait for the sun to go down and then return. Which is mildly irritating, but hey. So you can check you've got the right time by if you speak to this bloke here. He goes, "Ding dong, I'm a clock soldier, Kakariko. The current time is 5:42. Oh, so I slightly missed it, damn it. No, I'm slightly too short for it. That's much better. Then he tells you basically how to get to Death Mountain, which isn't particularly novel to us, but well, let's wait a few more seconds then. Oh, still children here. That means it's definitely past 6 because it's night time now. But yeah, the Sun Song makes it midnight, which is not useful, unfortunately. Oh, and he says a different thing now about you're testing your courage by going to a graveyard, which means you're in the right time. Because, yes, it is indeed time for Dampé's hard-pounding grave-digging tour. So let's head over to the graveyard. So that's the Shard of Agony going off. I have literally no idea what it's responding to here. Well, we'll work it out later. So, you can see Dampe skulking around the graveyard, and basically you have to wait for him to be near one of these patches of soft soil rather than like cobblestone, and when he's on it, talk to him and he'll say, "Hey kid, don't mess around with graves. I'm Dampe the Gravekeeper. My face may be scary, but I'm not a bad guy. Let me give you an advertisement for my side business. Dampe the Gravekeeper's hard-pounding grave digging tour. What's going to come out? What's going to come out? When I start digging, we'll find out. Do you want me to dig here? 10 rupees for one hole." And he'll dig. What comes out is random. There it was 5 rupees. Sometimes it's as much as 20, so it can occasionally pay for itself, but usually it doesn't. He walks around the graveyard in a set pattern. His next one is here, and so it's random, but eventually he'll dig up something I want. I think it is guaranteed to get it within 15, but it's very time consuming. Speed her on, please. Oh my god, that took forever. As you can see, that can be quite cheap, because he could get it up immediately, but that cost me 125 rupees, and he dug up a fair few 20s along the way, so it's so unpredictable, so I wouldn't even... Because he's guaranteed to get it in 15, as long as you start with at least 150 rupees, you'll be fine. But if you start with less than that, you might get it or you might not, and even like build it up over time. It has to be in like one session, so it's potentially a bit of an irritating one there, but... Oh, what do you want? I wonder if Saria knows anything about the other spiritual stone. Yeah, Saria, if you ring her, is more useful than Navi. Navi only ever tells you to talk to other people anyway. So, I think we're going to hold it there for the episode. So, we defeated the Dodongos in Dodongo's Cavern and got the Spiritual Stone of Fire. Next episode, we're going to be using our newfound bombs, mostly, to gather stuff around Hyrule before going in search of the third Spiritual Stone. Thank you very much, and good day.